From beautiful Rich Harvest Farms in Sugar Grove, Illinois, Go TV presents your International Diamond Cup featured foursome.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Rich Harvest Farms. We are thrilled to be here on this beautiful day. Dave Benson alongside Chris Walkie, and we're anticipating some great and perhaps not so great golf here on the par 3 fifth. Chris, a tricky hole. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it's a short hole. It's 125 yards long. The green complex is very difficult. The green's very undulating. There's a wind factor involved, especially in the afternoon here, that wreaks havoc on picking the correct club and getting the yardage correct. There's also water short of the green, water left of the green. It's not too good to go very long either. The grass is kind of long back there, so if you do hit a good shot here, there's a slope to the right of the pin. If somebody can hit that slope there, it might trickle right back down the hole. Might see a hole-in-one today.
You know who might be able to do that is Jennifer Johnson. She's an up-and-comer on the women's circuit, and she is joining the group here today. She'll be hitting 17 tee shots at this green. It's a pretty good chance one of them might go in.
Yeah, Jennifer's a good player. I think if she picks the right club, it might go in.
She may put some pressure on the rest of the people in this field, however, because let's face it, these guys are not the greatest golfers. There are some decent golfers, but I was down on the practice range earlier, Chris, and some of these swings were nasty.
Yeah, we got a mixed bag of players. We got some good players. We got some higher handicappers. You know, what can you do? Work on a few grips, try to make it hit it a little more solid. That's all we can do.
Bottom line, just try to keep your head down and hit the ball. It sounds so easy, but it never is. All right, time to meet our featured foursome. Carrot Kennedy out of Ideal Lease, along with Mike Lahr, Chuck Siebert, and Kevin Campbell. And they are approaching the tee box right now. Let's get you down there, and we're joined by Jill Carlson.
All right, thanks, Dave. Jennifer, this looks like a formidable group. What do you think?
Yeah, they look pretty good to me. I mean, it'll be interesting to see their shots.
Carrick, you've played out here before, and you're familiar with the course. How much will course knowledge help you, if at all?
Not much at all. Just stay out of the rough.
And Kevin, what do you think? You guys going to play well here today? Who's the ringer?
Mike's the ringer over there. He's the guy that's going to carry us. So I'm just along for the ride.
All right, so thank you, Jill. So we'll get a look at Jennifer Johnson here first to go off the tee box. And Chris, you've had a chance to see Jennifer's game. What do you think of this up-and-coming LPGA star?
She's actually a student of mine. We just did a clinic on the range together. She's hitting it very solid at the moment. Just playing a little downwind. Hopefully she takes into account for the wind.
And this pin placement here today is brutal. Nice soft swing there by Jennifer. Oh my goodness, that comes up short and it hits the rocks. That's going to go back in the woods. Ouch.
Terrible bounce. That's out of play right there.
So here comes Chuck Siebert up to the tee box, and well, nowhere to go but up from that first shot here on this hole today.
True. Club selection to be tough here because you don't want to go long, you don't want to go short.
Probably better to be a little bit long on this one than to be short, and that's exactly where Chuck puts it long, but the grass is tall over there on that far side of the green. It's going to be a tough out from over there. All right, so now Mike Lahr steps up to the box. Mike's been playing golf for 30 years, says he plays about once or twice a week, because once shot a 69, and that one's going to find the sand, so he's going to have some work to do on this hole.
Yeah, that sand's probably a better place than being in that water, though, so he's still got a shot there. He's got a little bit a slope behind the pin there, might help him out.
Now Carrot Kennedy coming up to the tee box, and Carrot plays a lot of golf, about 60 to 70 rounds a year. Says he one time came close to an ace, but has never gotten one in the hole with one swing, and would love to do it here today in front of the Go TV cameras.
Carrick's a good little player. He's gotten a lot better the last couple of years. I've actually helped him with his game quite a bit.
Says the worst part of his game is with the putter. Would you agree?
That's true.
And that looks like it's coming right, but it's going to find the green, and it does stick on the green. Nice shot there by Carrot Kennedy.
That's going to be a very difficult putt, though. He's going to have a huge break on this. I'm not sure if he can stop it anywhere near the hole.
So now Kevin Campbell stepping up to the tee box, and Kevin's been playing golf for about 25 years. When asked to describe his swing, he simply said bad.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad, though.
And that's going to be coming a little bit right. Is it going to be enough? And it is indeed. He doesn't put it too far from Carrot Kennedy's shot, so a couple guys dancing here, Chris.
Yeah, they both have similar putts. Like I said before, it's going to be tough to get it near the hole.
While we have a moment, let's get it to the fourth member of our broadcast crew. A short time ago, Tim Morris spoke with Jack Allen of Navistar.
Thank you very much, Dave. Talking to Jack Allen, president of the North American Truck Group. And Jack, this has been a special, special day, hasn't it?
Well, Rich Harvest is a one-of-a-time location for our guests to come We had beautiful weather. People played well. People had a great time. And we're thrilled to be able to host our dealers and our customers again this year at another fine venue for a great event and relationship building and being able to thank our customers for their business.
What is it about a golf course where, a lot of business gets done and a lot of camaraderie? It's just a special place to get together.
Well, it's very rare in the environment we live in today to be able to spend any real quality time with customers. So to get an opportunity to come out and have lunch and spend 5 hours on the golf course and have dinner is really unique. And the beauty of Rich Harvest is, this is the kind of place that very few people get the opportunity to play. And that's what makes it so special.
I understood you made a wise decision today. You not play golf, you fished. Instead, you did well.
Well, I wanted to host and be able to go around and talk to all the customers. But then someone put a fishing pole in my golf cart, so we went fishing. And they have 3 or 4 real big stock lakes here and caught a few bass and had a great time.
No double bogeys.
No double bogeys, no.
Thanks a lot, Jack.
You bet. Thank you.
All right.
All right, back to live action. So Mike Lahr trying to get it out of the sand, and what do you see here, Chris?
Mike's a very good bunker player. If he can get it just to the right of the pin there, it should trickle down to the hole.
Not a whole lot of green to work with, and it stays in the sand. Mike will get the quick look over at Chuck, and he's going to try a second time to get it up.
Yeah, the sand's very thick out here. Club tends to get stuck in the sand. Great shot there, though.
That is a nice out, and he'll have that left for a chance to try and make a bogey. So now the attention turns to Chuck Seibert, and that initial tee shot not as poor as we thought. He does have a pretty good play here.
And he does have a play. He's got the wind in his favor. He's got the green sloping towards the pin, so we can hit it high enough out to the left. That ball should trickle down to the hole.
Seibert just not enough on it as it comes up just short of the green, and wishes he could get that stroke back. So Chuck now hitting his third shot after leaving that one short, and initially had the putter but put it away, and now he's going to try to chip it on. Good move, Chris?
Yeah, it's a perfect move. Can't putt it through that rough there. All he has to do is bump the ball on the green. It should roll to the hole.
Oof. Not the result he was looking for, unfortunately.
Happens every time.
So now we turn our attention to the men who are going to have some long attempts here for par, and they're about as far away from the cup as they could be on this green. So now first up on this birdie attempt is going to be Carrick. Interesting story, Carrick. I asked him where his name came from. It's a bit unusual. Said his parents originally wanted to call him Eric, but all his 2 brothers both had names that started with K. They wanted to keep the KK initial, so they added a K and called him Carrick.
Oh, this is a good putt here.
A little bit fast as the break was a little bit misread there by Carrick.
Yeah, he just needed to hit that a little higher, and the speed has to be perfect. Has to almost die on top of the hill.
So he'll have that left as he tries to make par, and that'll leave Kevin Campbell's long attempt. You think Kevin could learn anything from Carrick's attempt?
I hope so. He's got to hit it way much more up to the right, almost to the fringe line, and let it come back down to the hole.
This green is 11 on the stemp meter, so you've got to watch out.
Yeah, definitely.
Kevin with a good 40 feet here on this putt, and it looks like he hit it a little thick, Chris.
Yeah, that's way too hard. That might go off the green.
And indeed it does, and trickles off by about 1.5 feet, and oof, not what you wanted to do on that putt.
Yeah, he may have to go back to the cart and get his chipper.
Now while those guys look those over, let's send it over to Tim Morris, who has some other action from today.
Thank you very much, Dave. Well, the Diamond Cup, as always, a mixed bag. Some good and some bad. Let's start with Jeff Banyan. This, not one of his brighter moments, a little bit of a top on the 7th hole. But Mike Lahr, how about a bright moment? Look at this approach shot. He sticks it from about 150 yards out to about 5 feet, and he would make the birdie. Mike, very happy with that. You look like you knew what you were doing.
No, actually, I'm glad I had the caddy there, but we both were at it right outside the edge and turned right in like we thought.
And Phil Werman on the 4th hole of the Gold Course. Watch this putt. Downhill. This is tricky, and it falls. Nice job. So a little bit surprising, a very difficult golf course, but a lot of good shots. And I know you guys have seen some good shots on that featured par 3 hole too. So I'll throw it back out to you.
All right, thank you, Tim. So now here's Mike Lahr trying to make this for a bogey.
He's got a pretty straight uphill putt here. He pushed that one.
Nasty little break on that as well. Looked like it had some English on it, so he's going to finish with a double bogey here for Mike Lahr. Certainly not what he was looking for on our signature hole. Now Carrick, this from about 9 feet away, trying to wrap up a par attempt here on
That
5.
looks good. Just burned that right edge. Good speed, though.
Looks like a little break here on this coming back as well.
Yeah.
But no problem as he puts it in. So he'll finish with a bogey. So now here's Siebert's bogey attempt, and he leaves that well short, and he'll tap in for a bogey. So Kevin Campbell, our last to go. He's got about 3 feet here for a bogey attempt. You see anything tricky on this?
Yeah, just a little left to right. It's pretty flat. Shouldn't be a problem.
Oof, so he pushes it. So 2 doubles and 2 bogeys on this hole after 2 of the tee shots found the green. Certainly not the effort any of these gentlemen were looking for. So Mike, what happened? You got it in the sand and had a little problem there.
Yeah, well, I played a practice round yesterday, but I wasn't here. I wasn't in the sand all day. I didn't think it was going to give me a lot of problems, but this sand was really soft. And I didn't have a lot of green width. I tried getting cute and just didn't get it out.
Yeah, well, when you did get it out, that was a nice out eventually, but too many strokes to do so.
Yeah, I did get it out and had a chance to salvage a bogey there and just knock the putt right through the break.
But hey, at least none of you guys, hit it in the rocks into the woods like Jennifer Johnson.
Yeah. No out of bounds here, but bad shot.
Well, hopefully the rest of the day goes better for you.
Thank you.